Everyone wants to save money, but it can be hard if you aren't sure where to look to make cuts. A great way to start is by making cuts in areas that you have control over, such as your groceries. Here's how I save money while following a balanced vegan diet. Disclaimer. Okay, focused. All right, got a new camera. Too close, okay, here we go. Oh, they're so loud with their cars. Got a new camera. There you are. Look at how beautiful you are. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. So, with that being said, I have a new camera. I used to film my videos on a cell phone, and so now I have to learn camera settings and how to deal with lighting and ever-changing lighting like I've got now on this beautiful cloudy overcast day that is sunny for like 5 minutes and it goes right back down to being anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here to learn about how to save money on your groceries. So this video is going to be organized going from the most expensive, less essential items all the way down to the less expensive, essential, actual grocery items, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. All right. So where I go to get my non-essential, expensive vegan items. Discount department stores. Stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, and HomeGoods are great for finding fun but non-essential vegan ingredients. Things like cacao nibs and cacao powder, maca powder, hemp seeds, ashwagandha, low or no sugar liquid sweeteners for coffee and other drinks, etc. On many occasions, I've even found fun, new-to-me vegan candies, granola bars, and other snacks with decent ingredients at really low prices. Con. These stores can sometimes be an unreliable source of these ingredients. They can be here one week and gone the next, so it's important to remember that you may not always find these ingredients at these stores. Fun tip. So if you're looking for items like this, but you are trying to limit the amount of stores that you visit physically because of, you know, what's going on in the world. I know we're trying to keep the places that we go to a minimum to prevent getting sick. I would say to try shopping on places like Amazon, veganessentials.com, possibly Thrive Market. I have never actually shopped at Thrive Market. I believe I have an account there. Pretty sure I signed up for an account, but I didn't actually buy anything, so I really can't tell you what the discount is as compared to going to stores like this. But I do know that these stores you typically cannot buy online. So I would say that if you really, you know, you can't get out to the stores right now, it's totally understandable. Go try finding these items online. All right, now where I tend to find high ticket, accidentally vegan or vegan products. Dollar stores and outlets. Stores like the 99-cent store and the Dollar Tree and Grocery Outlet have a surprisingly large selection of clearly labeled vegan and accidentally vegan products. Things like instant noodles, bean dishes, box meals, bone char-free sugar, vegan cereals and cereal bars, and even high-quality chocolate bars. Sometimes you can even find higher-end vegan items like non-dairy milks, coffee creamers, vegan cheese, and mock meats. The best whole wheat pasta I've ever had is sold here and has been in stock in every location I've ever been to. The only ingredient is whole wheat semolina flour, and it cooks up to taste like regular pasta. They also have produce, including unusual or hard to find fruits and vegetables. Con. Like the discount department stores, you should expect the things you find today to be gone tomorrow. So if you find something that you really like, I highly recommend stocking up on that item. Oh, and make sure you have plenty of freezer space. So again, with stores like this, you really do have to make sure that you know that you want this product. If you try it, if you take it home because you just want to try it and find out you love it and you want to go back and get more, you might go home to find that, you might go back to the store and find that they just don't have it and they may never have it again. And you may never see it again. There have been some products that I found, for example, these accidentally vegan low sugar cookies that were so good, so good. They were a great snack for me when my blood sugar got low because they're not no sugar, they were low sugar. I had them at the 99-cent store. They had them at a few different locations, one in Bakersfield, California, and one in Visalia, California, which is where I'm from. I went back and they didn't have them anymore, and I tried to look them up online, and they were this like Italian brand that it was going to be hundreds of dollars to ship them over, and it was a mess. So I will say, if you really like a product, either Accept that you might never get it again and enjoy it while you have it, or stock up because you just might never see it again. Honestly, in full honesty, you just might never see it again. Fun tip, make sure to check the expiration dates when you're shopping at stores like this. I can't tell you how many times myself and members of my family have gone to stores like this, like for example, especially the outlet stores, to find that food is either on its way out or expired the day that we bought it. So I would say make sure not only that the item that you're getting is still safe to consume, but also make sure that you are able to consume all of the product within the safe to consume date, to make sure that you're actually getting your money's worth. Because if you buy, say for example, a product of some expensive, organic sauce that's usually like $10 a bottle but is now like $2 a bottle, but you only get to use it once before you have to toss it out, are you really, I guess you're technically saving, but you're not getting your full money's worth, you know what I mean? So make sure you check those dates. All right, now on to the essentials. So I buy a lot of my essentials in bulk whenever I can. Bulk stores. Buying in bulk is a great way to save money. You can find things like starches, flours, whole grains, beans, etc. for next to nothing. Nuts and seeds are also usually significantly cheaper when bought in bulk, depending on where you buy. Whole Foods isn't usually much cheaper in bulk, but I'm sure you knew that. I know that not everyone has access to Winco, but if you do, I highly recommend that you shop there, as their bulk prices seem to be the lowest that I've ever seen. Con: stock isn't always consistent, and it's not necessarily a good idea to buy from bulk bins during a pandemic. Winco is having their employees pre-measure a lot of their ingredients and tie them up in bags for you, so if that's a concern for you, maybe consider going that way. If not, then you can always buy things in bulk by the case or by the sack, just depending on what you're buying. Canned goods and other pantry staples. When shopping for pantry staples, I usually go for the store brands. There are some instances that the store brands just don't cut it or taste just a little off, so I use my better judgment. I buy things like canned beans, canned vegetables, flours, pasta, spices, oils, natural nut butters, and other things. Things that I normally buy name brand. Things like seasoned beans, salad dressings, plant milks, and typically vegan cheese are things that are usually done better by the name brands. Although I will say Whole Foods has some pretty good store brand vegan cheeses. Con: lately the store brands of many pantry staples have been sold out. I get around this by visiting stores before or after peak hours when the employees have had time to restock. Frozen. Just like when shopping for canned foods and other pantry staples, I tend to reach for store brand frozen fruits and vegetables. Things like edamame, cauliflower rice, broccoli, kale, etc. are always significantly cheaper when bought store brand. Con: these days, the frozen fruits and vegetables tend to be out of stock. I get around this by going to Winco. Seriously, it's like the pandemic hasn't affected my local Wincos at all. When Walmart, Target, and Kroger are completely sold out of things like peas, broccoli, and edamame, I'll go to Winco and find their shelves overflowing. Of course, this will vary depending on where you live. Fresh foods. I buy most of my fruit and veg frozen to save money, but the things I do prefer fresh, like peppers, onions, herbs, kale, mushrooms, zucchini, etc., I tend to buy wherever I am. I find the differences in price from one store to the next is so low that I'd spend the difference on gas trying to get to multiple stores. Although I will check ahead of time by using the store's online features to plan my grocery list. Not all stores have this feature, but stores like Whole Foods, Sprouts, Kroger, Walmart, and Target do. Fun hack, I don't know if anybody talks about this, but stores that offer grocery delivery allow you to see your prices in your local area, so you can compare prices from home before you go to the store. You can check your local stores if they offer grocery delivery, see how much they cost, and go to the store that has the best prices. You can even create a fake cart, aka a grocery list, which I do. I'd make a fake cart and then create a grocery list and take the app with me so that I can check things off. So do that. And the cool thing about that is that it'll usually tell you whether or not the items are in stock, so that you don't have to waste your time going out there and then them not having the items. So I really do recommend doing that when it comes to fresh produce, especially now, because for example, we did grocery pickup from a store the other day and they were out of bananas. Walmart, I believe it was Walmart, they were completely out of bananas apparently. So yeah, I would just recommend doing that. If you have the ability to create a cart of grocery delivery, grocery pickup items, whether or not you actually utilize the service. I recommend doing that because that does allow you to get a general idea of how much you're going to pay in tax and how much items that are weight adjusted are going to cost, and also to see what the availability is in your area. I just add what I need to my cart and compare, although in most cases when I'm doing a large haul I just get everything at Winco. Alright, and it's getting pretty dark. Let's wait for that cloud to pass. There's the sun. Okay. Alright, now I can close the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to make it quick because the sun is changing, and as you know, I don't know very much about my camera settings, and I want to make sure that I can film this so that I don't have to do too much color grading because I'm not good at it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any tips, tricks, or hints for people in your local area as far as stores, because I don't know what stores are all over the country. There's so many are all over the world. So if you have any tips that you think would be helpful, like specific stores in your area, please leave them in the comment section below to make this video more helpful and useful to people in your area. I would really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much for watching, and you have an amazing, blessed rest of your day. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Bye. Oh, and use Ibotta. I forgot to mention, Ibotta is a great rebate app that I also use for saving money on groceries. We saved $70 in a few months, and that was money that we would have just never seen again if we hadn't been using Ibotta. So definitely use Ibotta. Okay, bye.